Cari fratelli e sorelle, welcome to my weekly video blog. This is the penultimate blog before the quadricentennial blog, which I am working hard to create as we speak. Well, not quite as we speak, but generally. It takes an awful lot of time, believe it or not, to make a centennial blog. My centennial blogs are generally 10 minutes in length. They consist of a short time line, I suppose, of the last however many hundred blogs we've done. And then they consist of a montage, a video montage, of, you know, significant events or just, you know, important themes or whatever, of what has happened in the last, specifically the last 100 blogs. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. You'll be glad to know that I have already downloaded all the different videos that I need for that. In fact, I've already been through all the material once, divided up what I need into sort of similar sections, and so far I have produced a first draft, and at the moment this video blog is 27 minutes long without the timeline. So I now have 2 weeks of editing this thing down to about 8-9 minutes and putting in the timeline, and that will be ready for you in 2 weeks. That is not all I happen to be doing. November is a very busy month for me in terms of administration. It's what I call Prep 10. We are at the start of the 11th month of the year, and you know that my administration tasks are daily when it comes to recording things in my in Keith, my journal. What you may not know is that it goes well beyond that. Every week I transfer dates that are, you know, important or whatever from Keith into my book of records, which is basically used as a bit of an index. I use it if I want to know more about a significant event by finding it, and it will give the position of where it is within my journals, because I now have about 20 odd volumes of my journals. They've been going since 1996, so a very long time. Every quarter I add in all kinds of different rotas, whether it be a cleaning rota for the house, or, you know, a rota for the aviary maintenance, or whatever it is. And then at the end of the 10th month, so at the end of October, it's time to basically condense the whole year into calendar editions. Now these are, I have a calendar, and every year I have to add to that calendar all the significant things and events that have happened. And that means going all the way through my book of records for that year, all the way through my journal for that year, scouring my videos that I've hosted on YouTube for that year, and looking at all my status updates and the likes on Facebook in the last year. You can imagine that that does take up a significant amount of time, and that's what Prep 10 is. It's the preparation of the last 10 months to sort of be consigned to history, I suppose, and then the last 2 months are not so bad after that, and I sort of do that across sort of Yule, if you like, across the winter solstice. But that is what I'm doing. It sort of works because, as you know, now that my hours at work have changed, I have a lot more time off during the afternoons than I did before, because I start earlier, and I have been using them sporadically on and off across the summer, you know, for walking or for visiting different places. And of course, now that the British summertime has finished, we're back on GMT. It's dark by about 5:30, and it's only going to get worse. So I actually now have time on my hands which I dedicate to that that administration work, which is fine because I couldn't do anything outside anyway. But that is what I am sort of doing. Anyway, in terms of the liturgical season, I shall spare you in this blog anything to do with my thoughts on Hallowtide, etc., etc. You'll know if you're a follower of mine and you've seen blogs from yesteryear about it, or maybe even some of the calendar broadcasts I've made about it. You will know what I feel about things like that. So I shall spare you that. But I will say that it's been quite an important weekend, I suppose, in the church calendar, in the liturgical calendar this weekend. So, and of course next weekend in England we have bonfire night, so I shall be going with my parents to see the annual display on the Stray. Hopefully the weather will be nice. That's it for this week, so I'm going to now have a look at the birthdays. So by the glare of my laptop, let me wish the following people very happy birthday. I hope they get many happy returns, get loads of nice gifts and eat lots of cake. We've got Mackins Semaziah, James Allen, Tom McNally, Hannah Taylor, Jay Gladden and Tony Zucker, all of which are celebrating this coming week. So, yes, many happy returns to all of them, and Prochidamus in Parce to the rest of you.